Copy Wrong, what are you doing with that CD?
Well, Mrs. Copyright, I'm just going to upload one of the songs to a project that will be on our school website.
Stop! Buying the CD doesn't give you the right to use it however you want. You can listen to it, but if you want to create with it, you can only use 10% or 30 seconds of it, whichever is less. And as with all music files, make sure you bought it from a legitimate source. Know that whatever you place in public view, make sure you have permission for all of the elements of the content, such as the music and photographs.
Photographs? Why can't I just use what's on the internet? I mean, it's out in the public for all to use, and I can just right-click on it and save it to my computer.
Just because you have the ability or the software or the equipment to do something doesn't make it right, even if it's for educational purposes. There are fair use guidelines to follow for classroom use, and there are online sources for getting copyright-free images. The photographer or creator of the image needs to be able to control how that image is used. Either use a copyright-free image or request permission for using a copyrighted image if you want to place the image in a newsletter, handout, flip chart, website, or other medium that will be seen by outside of the classroom. And don't even think about putting it on your web page.
Well, what about students who are getting images off the internet for creating PowerPoints or other projects?
If they are creating with a combination of their own work, copyright-free work, and limited copyright work for a school assignment, they should be all right. But this work can't be displayed in a public format, and they need to acknowledge the copyright information in their PowerPoint.
Well, there's some great images on Galileo, our collection of databases, but the students don't always remember the password, and the password keeps changing. I know, I'll just put it on the school website.
No, when it's public, anyone can get a hold of it. You are now violating a contractual agreement. You can put that information on a password-protected area, such as our private site that teachers can access, but it can't be made public.
Speaking of Galileo, I just remembered something.
What?
It's in here somewhere.
What are you looking for?
Well, last year I made copies of an article for Mr. Brewer to use with his class, and I want to use them with the 10th grade class this year that's about to come in here. Oh, wait a minute. Here they are.
What? Oh my. This is Copy Wrong. You can't save copies of copyrighted articles from year to year. You can't even save them from semester to semester. If you're making multiple copies of articles, you can only do one per student, which means no making extras just in case a student loses it in your current class and the copy length is limited. Of course, you can create a single copy of the whole piece to use in teaching. But if you have time to seek permission, for instance, if you use it again next semester, or in your case next year, then you can't reuse these copies. You need to either ask the authors for permission or buy multiple copies. Oh, and each copy needs to include the copyright notice. Most people forget to include that.
So if it's not on the page, do I just write it in?
Exactly. Also know that consumable products such as workbooks and test booklets can't be copied. Always ask yourself, does this product have a statement on it that gives me permission to make copies? And will the creator of this product lose possible revenue if I copy this? I mean, if you depended on sales of your books or other products to feed your family, would you want others to illegally copy what you created and break federal law? Hey, where are you now?
Over here. I just have to get Lindsay's senior page ready. I'm just going to scan this beautiful photo of her.
Did you take this photo?
No.
Did you get permission to use it in this format?
No, but I sure did pay a lot for the photo.
Egads, won't you ever learn? By scanning it and inserting it into a public display, a yearbook, you are breaking copyright law, and you are changing it into another format, a digital format that also is a copyright infringement. Just because you can scan a document, article, or photograph doesn't mean it's legal. If you really want this photograph in the yearbook, ask permission of the photographer. Or you can ask the photographer to buy an ad and feature this photo in the ad.
Oh, so I guess you're going to tell me that even though I paid for this book of cartoons, I can't just use this overhead projector to enlarge one of the characters for a bulletin board display?
Wow, you're actually paying attention. That's right, Miss Copy Wrong, starting to think like Miss Copyright. If it's copyrighted, you can't copy or enlarge cartoon, TV, or film characters. And stay away from Disney. They are very aggressive with copyright infringements. Hey, there's plenty of copyright-free clip art out there.
Speaking of Disney, that reminds me. I need to record this old VHS Disney movie to a DVD. I like playing DVDs better because I don't have to rewind when I'm done.
Do VCR still exist to play it on?
Yes?
Then it can't be changed to another format. If you really prefer the DVD format, then just pay to get a DVD copy of this movie and make sure it's lawfully obtained, not a copy of your neighbor's DVD.
Well, before I do that, I need to let Susie Student come in here and choose a movie. Her teacher told her to come down and just pick a movie that can be shown to the class. It's awesome how those Promethean boards are like big screen TVs.
A major aspect of the Fair Use Guidelines is that copyrighted items are used only as part of the curriculum, that it connects to an integral part of the standard that they are teaching right now. Videos can't be used as rewards or for chilling out or for substitutes to show when the teacher is absent. Tell Susie's student to go back and ask her teacher to write down which movie is needed and to sign this request.
Okay.
Oh, if the teacher wants one of our R-rated movies, they need to know that only clips that are specifically related to their curriculum can be shown, not the whole movie.
And if they want to bring one from home or another source?
We have video request forms for them to complete before they show the movie.
Mrs. Copyright had to go take care of her injured mother-in-law, but she left me this great copyright resource by Carol Simpson. There's a lot of helpful copyright information online and in books, but do make sure that it's current. One of the things I learned about was recording TV shows to show in the classroom. If the TV show is one of the regular broadcast channels like ABC and not a cable channel, then the Fair Use Guidelines say that the TV show can be recorded, only if it is used as part of instruction. But get this, it has to be shown within 10 days of recording, and it needs to be erased after 45 days. If you find a really useful program and want to retain what you've recorded, then just write the network for permission. Now, recording cable TV shows is different because there are no rights under fair use for teachers to record cable TV shows for classroom use. It is illegal. Teachers would need to investigate recording rights for the specific program and then get permission to record. I know it seems like there's so many guidelines to remember, but there's no need to get bent out of shape over it. Remember, we'll figure this out together. And as always, we are here to help you.